Hey guys, Shane with Auto Wholesale Group. I wanted to come to you today and tell you a little bit about some $2,000 cars that we've got. One of the most common questions we get asked is, can we get a cheap car, $2,000 and under? I'm going to show you about three of them today, but here's the first one. We're going to do a little walk around. Got a 2004 Trailblazer. It is a little dirty. This is a local trade that we took in. It does have some imperfections on it, but again, here's what we're looking for. This car right now is running and driving. It's sitting here idling perfect. All right, got a little scratch right there. Yes, the tires do have some wear on them. We don't do anything to these cars because we want to make them affordable to you guys. The more money we have to put in them, guess what? We have to go up on the prices. This little Trailblazer right here, third row. If you look at the tires back here, we do have a Michelin. This tire is going to be in better shape. Again, we're not even at the office. We took this truck on about a 15-mile test drive right now just to make sure that everything we're telling you is accurate. Coming around to the back, got a hitch on it. You know, if you got a little RV or something like that you want to pull, you're not going to have any issues with it at all. Do have a little dent in the bumper. You can tell somebody has been using the trailer hitch. All right. Again, doesn't affect the way it rides and drives. Coming around the back, no dents. Everything's good and clean on this car. One of the things that I'm looking for, and it really don't matter on a $2,000 car, but this car does not appear to have been in any kind of major accidents because all the paintwork still matches. Still got the factory window tint on the back windows. Again, just looking at it, third row, family vehicle, $2,000. And when I say $2,000, I'm actually talking taxes, fees, everything. $2,000 out the door coming from a dealership. Not going to find that anywhere else. Right here on the front, I apologize. It does have, looks to be a little fender bender right there. But again, all right, guys, now I'm going to show you the inside. I've got the door open. First off, right here, as you can look at, the seat cushion, not a big deal. The power seat, everything does work on the car. Even the motor goes back and forth. A little bit of liquid gel or something like that will actually take care of putting that right back on, no problem. Again, looking at the seats, they're a little dirty. This car does need clean. Here's the thing. I can get a detail for you, $100, but I can't afford to do that and still sell you a car for $2,000 out the door. Right now, the heat's blowing hot in it. Like I said, we just took about a 15-mile test drive, and everything worked perfect on that. Looking at the dash on there, if you look at it, there's one light on there. It is a brake light. I will tell you, after driving it, yes, the brakes are a little spongy. I don't think it's anything major on there. Stops, no shaking, no shimmying or anything like that, but there is a brake light on. No check engine light is a plus, okay? We just put a new battery in this and new terminals. Car starts up like you wouldn't believe. Opening up the back. Got a little creak there. Again, you can tell this vehicle has been used. It's dirty, but the seats seem to be in really good shape. A good shampoo on them, clean the vehicle. One thing I want to point out to you on a $2,000 car, and we were actually just talking about this, if you drive this car for a year with a family, the value that you've gotten out of that car for 1 year, there's no other car out there that can do what that'll do. All right, say you're trying to rebuild credit or something like that. You know, $2,000 gets you from work and back with hot heat, get your kids safe. You cannot beat the value of this vehicle, what you'll get in a year's time. All right, coming to the back, you've got the cargo area, the seats, the third row. Again, 7-passenger vehicle. Not going to have any. Actually, let's see. This is 8-passenger vehicle. It's got 8 seat belts. So still plenty of cargo area for you to be able to put some groceries in there. Those do fold down very easily if you want wider cargo space. The cool thing about the Trailblazer 2, if you wanted to fold all of them down and use this vehicle as a work vehicle, and I've done this in the past, you can fold all these seats down and this lays down into a complete flat cargo area for hauling any kind of lumber or anything like that. Again, the value is just unbelievable in this vehicle. So guys, the next step we're going to do is we're actually taking you on a little virtual test drive. Again, keep in mind, this is a car, $2,000 out the door. Just put it in drive. Again, you can see that it does have the brake light on there. About to pull on the main road here. So if you watch my RPMs while we're at idle, everything's going in great shape. We're idling at about 800, and here we go. And got a speed bump right there. In between from speed bump to speed bump, we're going to watch and actually get the gear shift and watch your RPMs. Yeah, well, just a second. I got to slow down and hit another speed bump. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go. Plenty of power in this car. You can watch them raise up, and there we go. Transmission just shifted, and there we go again. Shifts out. Just in a matter of about 60 foot, we hit third gear with absolutely no problems, no shaking, no shimmying. Now we're actually going to be able to get up to a little bit more speed. That's one of the things, again, when I'm looking for, and one of the things that really impresses me is when you've got a vehicle that shifts out. Again, this is 206,000 miles, but right here we've already hit overdrive. We're running about 40 mile an hour, 1800 RPMs. And there we go. Last one just shifted down to 1200 RPMs. So really impressed with the way the old car drives. If you look at your oil pump, your oil gauge right there, everything's running exactly where it should be. Your coolant temperature, and you can see that it is already up to running temperature. No overheating, no problems there at all. The gas gauge does work. I know that because I've put about $8 in gas, and that's what we've got in there. Your battery gauges, everything works. No flickering. Everything's doing exactly what it's supposed to. As we're going down the road, you can see here, I've got all the windows. The back window just went up and down. The only window on this vehicle that does not work, and it leads me to believe that it's going to be the motor or a regulator in it, because neither switch does work, but is the passenger side window. So again, not flawless, not a brand new vehicle. There are some minor things. The good thing about it, if it is a regulator or a motor in that, you can actually get those at a salvage yard, have it fixed for about $25, and you're back up and all your windows are working properly. This does have rear windshield wiper. It does work. Windshield wipers on the car here do work. You've got your overhead sunglass case. Again, one of the things I look for, while yes, this may be dirty, this car is actually in really good shape. All the little gadgets seem to work properly. The dash is not all busted up. Again, not the cleanest thing in the world, but it's in really good shape for what you're getting for that value.